It's been a minute since we talked about Amelia, and she is still wreaking havoc to Keir Starmer. Calls for him to step down, even though he is turning all those options down. And they are pulling back the wool on some serious, sketchy activity that's been happening in the UK. We're going to start with Amelia the Patriot. It says, Churchill defended the shores of Britain. It's time we do the same.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We'll tell that to Starmer as he's welcoming them in and destroying our culture.
Here, here. Exactly.
I love AI. Concerned citizen. There appears to be upwards of 250,000 young British children raped predominantly by Muslim men.
There appear to have been upwards of 250,000 young white girls raped in this century, very largely by Muslim men.
Yikes, bro. Now Keir Starmer and the UK government are systematically destroying records of the abuse. They are facilitating one of the biggest cover-ups ever. Amelia with her daughter. Bless her. Here we go.
Mummy, look what I drew.
That's lovely, sweetheart. Trust me, I love you and want the best for you. We will get it all back.
Trying to save UK. One meme at a time. Basil the Great. Grooming gang cover-up imminent. 1.6 million court cases, many of which are grooming gang related, will be wiped from the system. 1,500 journalists will lose access. 39 media organizations shut out, all to cover their tracks. They are determined to destroy everything. MOJ orders deletion of UK's largest court reporting archive. Now ask yourself, why would a government do that? Preserve the official court documents. Quote tweeting Rupert Lowe MP. If you've been following our Grape Gang inquiry and want to help, then please sign and share our petition with Barrister. Make all court transcripts available fully free of charge. This is vital to uncover the horrors of gang rapes. It is really bad with the sex offenses over in the UK, guys. And honestly, before the Amelia stuff started happening, I didn't actually know how bad it was and how predominantly it's happening by Muslims. Like, it's not racism or whatever the hell people want to try to put it in. It's like, these are the statistics that they have. Savvy on X. Wow. What kind of company does Keir Starmer keep? Quote, we are doing this to protect kids, and it is coming from predators and predator enablers. These stupid censorial laws need to be torn down. People need to ask why predators are doing this. What benefits are they getting? Former labor counselor and Hope Not Hate activist admits child sex offenses against a 13-year-old girl. The labor counselor and a Hope Not Hate activist every single time. UK rape gang shit is possibly the single most directly radicalizing thing I've learned about. Conservatively, a full 10% of white girls in Rotherham were raped between 1997 and 2013. 1 out of every 10 white girls raped in that area. The UK doesn't need to do an inquiry. They need a Truth and Reconciliation Council and a gallows. Quote tweeting Restore Britain. Still no coverage on the BBC and the rape gang inquiry. Nothing on the Telegraph, the Sun, the Mail, ITV, Sky, the Express, LBC, Guardian, the Times. Total silence. It's disgusting. Eventually, they did say something about it. Basil Great says, comments turned off by the BBC. Immigration has been a disaster for the UK, and they don't want people discussing it. The BBC should be defunded. Breaking. Afghan asylum seeker found guilty of abducting and raping 12-year-old girl in Nuneaton, UK. So a couple of people replied and they were like, oh shit, comments are on. Turn off the comments. Quick. This is Pegasus. Brutal. This is translated from Spanish. The British Parliament votes massively against an investigation into child rape scandals. Again, ask yourself, why are they voting against investigations into this stuff? Don't you think they'd want to get to the bottom of it? Find out, I don't know, who the people are committing these horrific acts against humanity? Or would that not be convenient for the people they continue to import to that area? The UK Parliament blocks the inquiry into child rape scandals, citing political sensitivities. What? In the United Kingdom, the ruling Labour Party voted to stop the launch of proposed investigation into rape of British children, with MPs rejecting the motion by 364 votes to 111. Oh my God. Opponents of the inquiry argued that reporting the issue risked damaging the Oh my God. I can't with this. Risked damaging the image of Muslim communities. Bro. And clashing with prevailing left-wing political priorities. As expected, Labour MPs framed the proposed investigation as fueling Islamophobia, an argument that ultimately carried the vote. That is insane to me. That's insane. So you're saying the vast majority of these people are the ones committing these crimes, but you don't want that to be found out because you don't want people to think that the vast majority of those people are the ones committing those crimes? Am I following? What are we doing? Clearly, these people have been compromised. There is no way on a non-biased, fair, even playing field that these decisions would ever get made the way that they're being made. A majority of Britons say the decision highlights a profound moral failure, that concerns about the image and ideology were placed above justice for the victims and accountability for the perpetrators. For many, the vote has intensified accusations that political elites are unwilling to confront crimes linked to migration policy when doing so conflicts with their ideological narratives, even when the victims are children. You will live to see horrors that you could never have imagined.
111, the noes to the left, 364.
That is insane. Amelia the Patriot, a reminder. This is a scandal that should shake the country to its core. Do not let them bury it. Quote, treating Jess, grooming gang victims were abused, drugged, gang raped, tortured, and forcefully sterilized. The only solution is mass deportations. Millions must leave for the safety of our women and girls.
Immigration has impacted the safety of too many women in this country. Look no further than the grooming gangs. Well, hundreds.
Hold on. I don't want to say a lot of them look like a certain demographic, but they do. Like, this is just pointing out reality. This is not racism. This is just noticing patterns. And don't you think to better protect your people, that's important to point out the patterns that continue to happen? Isn't that kind of what human nature is? It's not racism. It's reality. Tommy Robinson, POV. You're a woman just trying to live in modern Britain.
Pardon? Nah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right, mate. No, thanks. I've got a boyfriend.
Yikes, bro. Like, personal space, impressive. Radio Jania, Keir Starmer says he will never resign. The UK will soon implode because of him.
I'm fighting for them. I am their Prime Minister, and this is their government. And I will never give up on that fight. There are some people in recent days who say the Labour government should have a different fight, a fight with itself, instead of a fight for the millions of people who need us to fight for them.
Again, you can't take this guy seriously after all the voting that's been happening, the pushing the votes back, pushing the elections back, and then voting to not investigate the raping. Like, what are we doing, man?
And I say to them, I will never walk away from the mandate I was given to change this country. I will never walk away from the people that I'm charged with fighting for. And I will never walk away from the country that I love, a diverse country, where given half the chance, we'll help each other out.
A diverse country. We're given half a chance, we'll help each other out. Yeah, as long as you bring in people from other places and give them free room, board, food, transportation, give them a head start over everyone that's working their asses off there. Yeah, super fair environment you're creating just to get votes to keep yourself and your party in power. Weird. Huff for Congress. Amelia hosts the classic British game show Now or Later. Let's watch.
Hello, I'm your host, Amelia. Welcome to Now or Later. Let's see today's grand prize.
Proper jolly safe Britain.
A safe Britain. Let's see what must happen if you want it now.
These are great. I love these. Cool. Remigration.
Total remigration. The deportation of all foreigners is going to cost you.
You call the racist bigot?
Oh no, nobody wants to be called racist. Let's look at later. Oh no, war at home. Sounds bad, but let's see the cost. Oceans of blood. Oh, bollocks. But wait, what's this?
Third
Looks
world
like later means a chance of Britain becoming a hellish Muslim caliphate permanently. What'll it be, now or later? Stay tuned to find out.
Very, very well done by Huff. Holy shit, these are amazing. Basil the Great. Breaking. Katie Lamb MP demands Labour be stopped from covering up crimes. The culture of secrecy in many of our institutions helped cover up these crimes in the first place. Labour must not be allowed to do this, saying, to know the truth about the grooming gangs, we must have access to court records at every level. The public deserves to know the truth. That is some strong words here. Quote tweeting, Labour orders major grooming gang cover-up. The culture of secrecy within our institutions facilitated the gangs and covered up the crimes. Now Labour has ordered the final step, destroy the records. So after voting against investigating it, then they say, let's destroy the records. And you know what? Instead of going after the people that are raping the 12-year-old white women, white girls in the UK, what are the police doing? Thomas Sowell quotes, UK officers tell elderly man that saying speak English may qualify as a hate crime. This is not AI.
I'm alleged to say speak English. Or what's that effect? Speak clearly. No, the gentleman.
You're alleged to say speak English. Is that what you said? Speak clearly.
Yeah, he can speak clearly. Yeah.
So I couldn't even hear him.
No, and that's fine, and that's why we've just come to speak, because potentially someone could perceive that as a hate crime.
Look at this guy in the background. Potentially somebody could perceive that as a hate crime. This guy right here. Watch his face.
Potentially someone could perceive that as a hate crime.
He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Did we just know this was going to happen?
Look at they're all like laughing, like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing?
You know, if someone says to me, officer, I believe this, then we need to look at it.
This is Keir Starmer's UK. I feel for you guys. I really do. I really do. This is Amelia the Patriot. We used to live in a society. Quote tweeting Defiant Else. London is not safe for women due to mass immigration. It is very difficult to talk about it because they accuse us of racism. But this is the reality.
It's such an important issue for me because I've been living in London for 10 years. I've also lived in multiple other countries around the world. Never before have I felt as unsafe as I do now. When I walk down the street, I'm increasingly being leered at. I'm increasingly being followed like I'm going around the souks of Morocco. And it's not visibly to me anyway, people who were born and bred here. It isn't. And it's very difficult because we're not allowed to talk about it because, oh my gosh, that breaks taboo. Oh, you're a racist if you say this. I'm sorry. A lot of women going about their daily business feel that their safety is being directly threatened by people who are coming from different cultures. And this needs to be discussed because I've had enough. All my other female.
I'll tell you guys straight up. When I first started covering the UK crimes, thought crimes, the police stuff, I personally was like, This is one of those, the internet's clearly blowing this out of proportion. It couldn't possibly be that bad. And the more I've researched it and covered it, the more I'm like, it's actually worse than I thought it was, which is the scariest part about all of this.
Friends have had enough. When I put this stuff online, the number of comments online from other women saying they've had enough and saying thank you for talking about this. Was it not enough when we noticed what was going on with grooming gangs? Was it not enough when we see what's happened to the victim of Abdullah Zaidi? When are we going to have the conversation that women's safety is being mortgaged at the altar of mass immigration and this faux political correctness?
Wow. That was such a well put together soapbox speech. Holy crap. Knocked it out of the park. Britain is broken says breaking. It has been revealed that Keir Starmer reportedly told his MPs, back me or I will call a general election and you're all finished. He allegedly warned them, try a Reiner coup and it'll force a snap election. You will all lose your seats. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like the words of a dictator to me. Concerned citizen, it's been reported that Keir Starmer, now officially the most unpopular politician in UK history, told his party, back me or I will call a general election and then you will all lose your seats. They are getting desperate. Meanwhile, in the UK, what's it like living in the UK? I can't complain. That's good. No, I mean, I can't complain. I can get arrested. The Bugle Daily, she grew up to be Amelia, quote tweeting, Elon Musk, please wake up, wake up. Amelia, arise, men of Britain, fell deeds awake, fire and slaughter. Spear shall be shaken, shield be splintered. A sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Ride now, ride now, ride. Ride to ruin, and the world's ending. Well, this is a video and a half. Holy, what is this?
Hold your ground! Hold your ground! Sons of England, of Scotland, of Ireland and Wales, my brothers!
It's riding a dog.
I see in your eyes the same despair that would take the heart of me. A day may come when the courage of Britain fails, when we forsake our culture and break all bonds of heritage. But it is not this day, an hour of subjugation and fractured communities, when our civilization comes crashing down. But it is not this day. Men of the West!
That was amazing. This is the future of AI is the best way to teach the next generation of the horrors of government and what they try to do to people. And it's a way to get people to pay attention and realize if they don't speak up, stand up and stop it, it will destroy their entire culture. But that is the latest, Amelia. And I'm sure there's more to come because there always is. But for now, I'll leave that there.